For many people, setting boundaries or confronting someone has gotten a bad rap. Yet both the Bible and research show that confrontation is essential to success in all arenas of life. Successful people confront well. They make it a part of the ongoing texture of their relationships. They face issues in their relationships directly. In fact, the Latin word for confront means just that, to turn your face toward something or someone. We hope this book will return confrontation to its proper, positive role in the language of love and relationship. We will show that setting boundaries, confronting, and having that difficult conversation you've been avoiding is not adversarial, but one of the most loving things you can do. We will show that it is the only way to have the relationship you desire, whether in marriage, dating, friendship, family, or work. And if you learn to have those difficult conversations in a loving, honest, and responsible way, your relationships can become better than you ever thought they could. This book will show you the benefits and essentials of a good conversation, how to have that good conversation, how to prepare yourself before you have the conversation, and how to have it with the various people in your lives. Our prayer is that this book will guide you toward specific conversations in both your difficult and delightful relationships. This will be a how-to guide to help you know how to have that difficult conversation you've been avoiding and, as a result, get more out of your relationships and your life. Part 1. Why you need to have that difficult conversation. Chapter 1. The talk can change your life. As we speak around the country at conferences on relationships, we will often hear some version of the following story. A man will come up and say, "Thanks for your materials on setting limits and boundaries. They have changed my life and my marriage." We will say, "Thank you too. So, what book did you read?" "I didn't read a book," the man will say. "My wife did." He will go on to explain, "I was a crummy communicator with my wife. I controlled her, I had some bad habits, and I had no spiritual life to speak of. Then she read boundaries, and she started applying the principles. That's when things started changing for both of us. It took some time and effort, but I'm really different now. We are closer, and we have more respect for each other, and more freedom in the relationship. I'm doing a lot better with those bad habits, and I'm waking up to my relationship with God." You would normally expect someone to talk about a book he has actually read. However, this man's unexpected response illustrates a reality. The person who has the problem in a relationship often isn't taking responsibility for his problem. This was bad news for the man's wife. She wanted to see change, but he either didn't see a problem, thought it wasn't a big issue, or thought his wife was overreacting. This can leave the wife who cares for her husband feeling helpless, discouraged, and less able to feel love in her heart for him. You can change the relationship alone. But there is good news. Though the person with the problem may not be taking responsibility for or owning the problem, the person affected by the problem can change things. You may be the motivated one, the one who is concerned, sees the problem and feels discomfort from it, whether it be a bad attitude or a bad behavior. In fact, you may be feeling more pain and discomfort than the other person. In our example, the wife, before confronting her husband, most likely had to deal with isolation, lack of freedom, his bad habits, and the emptiness of not having a spiritual partner. Things can change when the person experiencing the effects of the problem takes the initiative to resolve it. This wife took the first step. She became aware that her husband's ways weren't good for either of them and that nothing would change unless she did something herself. That first step is often a conversation, a talk, a face-to-face confrontation with the other person. It is a conversation in which the two people